Hi everyone, it's Jack here at Mainskill, and we got Matthew at Mainskill here as well somewhere, little brother. So what we're on with tonight, well, what Matthew is on with, because I'm having a bit of a nightmare. You see here, I've currently got one of them moon boots on. So I had an operation a few days ago now, a couple of days ago. So I had that done, and I'm off crutches. Today's first day off crutches, so we're just on the boot now. So what Matthew is doing though, you're here, aren't you, Matthew?
Yeah.
So this is your tractor, but I'm going to be using this tomorrow, aren't I?
Yeah.
So what he's doing is we are going to be power harrowing. So what it is, we've got some ground that is going into maize now. So he's got it finished ploughed out. So he's ploughed it out with the fast track and the plough. So it's all been ploughed out. There's the fast track ready. So he's done that. And now what we're going to do is, tomorrow, Matthew's going to be on the sumo in front. He's going to have a sumo on the back of the fast track to go through, smash all the plough into bits. We like to go through with the sumo because it's got the subsoiling legs, so they'll get deep into the soil because the maize likes to get its roots down deep. So that's why we need to go through with the subsoiler. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow, and then I'm going to follow with the power harrow to turn it into a nice fine seed bed, because maize needs a really fine seed bed. It needs to be nice and broken down and really good conditions. So that's why we've been having a bit of a nightmare with it so far, because the field it's going into seems to have not been getting dried out. It's been staying wet, so we haven't got round to it. But here he is, Matthew's on with this. So before we go tomorrow though, what he's doing is he's changing the power harrow tines.
Yeah.
So he's putting new power harrow tines on, and these are, so they're going on under here. Matthew's going to come along now. These ones aren't that worn down yet, to be honest, but he's going to put the good big long new power harrow tines on. So if you show them, Matthew,
New one.
so that's a new one. So they're going on there, and then this is they're going on just so it does a better job. We're going to get a good deep power harrow. You're going to get in deep, do a good job of it and sort it out. The eradicator legs, he's got them to put back on there because that big stone behind's had to do with that and pulled that off, so he's sorting that out, and then we're going to get it sorted out. So he's got them to change. The ones on our power harrow are bolt-on tines. So a lot of people have quick fit tines now, but we have bolt-on tines because we're not that posh, but we'll get there. So as you can see, they're under there. I'm going to show you Matthew having a do under here now, getting them sorted out, getting it all ready. So that's just what this video is going to be. As I'm not very good at climbing under there at the minute, I'm chief barbecuer, so I'll show you that while he's doing this. I'm going to chuck some steaks on of our steaks. I'm going to look after barbecue, he's going to look after the power harrow, and then tomorrow I'll be able to get myself in the cab and then just keep going up and down the field all day, so I don't have to worry about it. So that's it. If you're wondering why we have these big arms on the side of our power harrow, that is because we have dropped it off the drill. So we have that Kuna cord drill, and we just dropped the power harrow off that because we just have this one. So we've dropped it off the drill so we can use it, and it'll do the job. And then there'll be another video at some point of the maize actually going in. So he's coming, we're power harrowing tomorrow, and then they're drilling the day after. So if he gets it sorted now, we'll be able to crack on and get it sorted. But let's just look at that, and I'll show you him taking them off now in a second. Here we go. So we got all the tines here. So we get our tines from Andrew Guest, who we actually got the drill from. So we ring him up, he's normally good for it. So we ring him up and he gets them here straight away next day. I think we have his name on here. So there he is, Andrew Guest. That's the one. So that's who we got it off, and that's who we get our spare parts off. So if we need any belts for the fans or any power harrow tines, eradicator points, skimmers to keep the roller clean behind here when we replace them, any bits we get off Andrew Guest. So he's always very good, he gets them sent out next day. So he's going to get them. Good practice when you're doing something like this is to make sure you always chock it up. So there's some solid lumps of oak we have lying around from when we made the oak beams in the shop. So there's some big heavy lumps of oak, and the power harrow is resting on one there, so that can't go anywhere. So you don't want all the weight on it. Well, you do want the weight on it, but you don't want these to be slack. You want the tractor to still have hold of it, but you want the weight to be holding onto them, so if it did drop on the arms, it couldn't slip and move the wood. It's got a good hold of it. So one under the power harrow there to hold it up on each side, and one's under the roller on each side to hold it up. So they're under the roller, holding the roller up. The pins through there, that holds the power harrow up and holds it all up. So make sure you always chock it before you go under, because the last thing you want is to come around the corner and find little Matthew with his legs sticking out the bottom of the power harrow. So make sure you always chock it up like that. And then Matthew's got that. I'm going to set a time lapse up of him doing it. So he says he's going to be quick. So we'll see how quick he does it.
Even quicker now.
Even quicker on a video, yeah. Blooming heck. So we'll get that set up and then he's going to get the tines on. So good. So here we go. Bolt on tines. So we've got the Milwaukee impact gun. So we like this. Even better if you have the right size socket on. Makes it work so much easier, Matthew.
Doesn't it?
Don't be embarrassed. You're going red. Don't go red. So there we go, one bolt out. Next one. Two bolt out. So just like that, they drop out. You get your new one. Make sure you get the right one, Matthew, because you have your lefts and your rights.
Yeah, there you go.
So you can see here. This one. Can't find one now. Or are these all your lefts? So if you see here, you've got lefts and rights. So they're both different, them, angled to go either way. So don't put them on the wrong way. So it makes hard work when you've got to switch them all back around again. So I've seen it done before. So we'll get them on now.
Nothing to do with me.
Nothing to do with you. As per usual. So you just get the bolt in, line the nut up, put it on a couple of threads like that, just wind it down. Next one in. Like that. Impact gun, right way. Yeah.
So low expectations.
Going off experience. So there we go, that's them on. So that's how we do it. And now we've got the time lapse set up. We're going to show you a quick job of shoving them all on. I'll go and check my Barbie's still going. Good. So I'm at the barbecue now, so we're going to get this going. So we got some proper main skill meat here. So we have got some belly pork bits, so we got some sticky maple, and there was one piece Chinese left in shop, so I just grabbed them. And then we have some proper main skill beef steak. So you can see there, some proper steaks these, so we're just on sirloin, all of us on the barbecue. And you can see it's well marbled, so this is off them beasts that I keep showing you at the other farm and everything that we're feeding. So there they are, barbecue's hot, charcoal's grand, so we'll get it going. We'll get some bits thrown on now. Good. So that's it, the main skill steaks are ready. That looks good, Dad.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks ideal. So there's a pile of steak, a few bits of belly pork, so that's good. Salads here and everything. Just got some corn on the cob there. I'll take them off now in a second before they set on fire. But that's everything so far and it's looking good.
Is it just me and you eating, Joe?
Just me and you. I didn't want to go over the top for us two. So there we go. That'll do. Look alright, Matthew?
Yeah, be alright, won't it?
Good. So that's it. Me and Matthew have just had tea. So we've had the barbecue, haven't we?
Yeah, good.
Good. Steak were good. Pork were good. So we're just coming round now. So he's got them sorted now. He's got the power tines on, they're all finished, they're sorted out. He's just got them eradicator legs to sort out now, but then he's all done, he's sorted. So the front press is alright, the points don't need changing on the legs on that or turning round, they're all happy to go. So he's just got the eradicator legs to put on, he's got it to grease up. So there's only a few places to grease up, just in the bearings on the rollers, they need doing in there. And then it'll be ready to go, so it'll be ready for morning. So that's just a look, and then we'll show you the next video, which will be para harrowing with the John Deere and sumoing with the fast track, so it should be good. So we'll get them filmed. So that's it. So we'll just say, what do we say, Matthew?
Like and subscribe.
Hit the like and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you later. Make sure you tell everybody about it. See how many we can get. Good.